Hello everyone, my name is Basil Riley. Today's poem is titled The Vulture. Morning hour. The turkey vulture wakes from a night's sleep. Sitting in a tall dead tree, the vulture spreads its wings. He holds his wings at half span for the sun to find. Feathers are preened with great care by his massive beak. As all other mornings, hunger is pulling hard at his perch. With no particular timing, the vulture steps into flight. His enormous wings easily lift him into the morning sky. With the warm air beneath his wings, he begins his quest. Although his flight is graceful, it was not designed for joy. Hunger pulls the vulture to flight and holds him into the air. He carefully tastes the air, sifting it for any measure of food. When he locates a scent, he begins to circle in the sky. Constantly testing the air, he strains to locate the meal below. Closer and closer until he's certain that he will soon eat. He is anxious as the smell yields to the sight of food below. His hunger is pulling him hard as he lands on the ground. He will have to hurry because there are already some there and more will soon follow. Pushing and shoving, the vultures fight for every scrap. He measures each step as he pulls at the carcass that lay. There is plenty for all to eat, but all will not share a bite. He struggles for each morsel as he attempts to get full. His necessity for flight had been for this very purpose. With the meal now complete, he searches for a new branch to rest. Here he will stay until hunger pulls at him again from his perch. This state of rest is where he would much rather be found. Flight is just a heavy burden that hunger has cast upon his wings. Thank you, and I hope you enjoyed the poem, The Vulture. I wrote this poem while riding on a train from Washington, D.C. to Miami for a conference. The train had broke down over the swampy area between Charleston and Savannah, and we sat there for about an hour. And I was in the cafe car with my laptop, and it was just at daylight, and I was watching a vulture sitting on top of a tree as he had his wings out, letting the sun warm him. And all of a sudden, he just stepped off the branch and took into flight. It was amazing because such a big, heavy creature just effortlessly took off. And so I wrote that poem that day. And I write in what I call writing in plein air. So if you go to my website, you can read about that. Like the master painters used to paint in plein air. And I believe that style of writing works good because you're more inclined to write about the event with words that really fit and describe the event, because I personally think it's more about that than it is the particular style of poem that you're going to come up with or the framework of the poetry. It's more about describing what stops you in your tracks the first place. And that's why a lot of poets write on scraps of paper or their arm or their hand or a pack of matches or a receipt paper or whatever. So happy writing to all of you. And thank you for listening. Send me some feedback if you want to. I'd love to hear from you, and have a great day.